LeBron and Davis. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here is Cunningham. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Misses in close. Here's Horton Tucker. He's defended by Bay. And he comes up with the deuce.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
Now, here's Cunningham. Guarded closely.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Offensive rebound, Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Davis sends it back. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
The first one falls. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Bay. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Stewart passes to Joseph. And there's the drive. Just 4 to shoot to end the run. Westbrook with the nice D there.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first minute. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Cunningham kicks to Bay. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
The shot by Monk is no good. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Sacramento. And it's Joseph in the corner. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. He dishes it to Cunningham. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Now here's James. Last game we saw him score 14. On its way from Monk for 2. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Bay passes to Stewart. No good on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Now here's James. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Oh, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for LeBron. Anthony comes in for Horton Tucker. MP's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
.104 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Diallo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now, here's Nunn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lee with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And here is Lee. Last game he had 12. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
There's no stopping that. AD is just too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Lee against Nunn. The inside. Here's Lyles. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And we all know LeBron James can do it all, but he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Lee. Lyles out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Detroit. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony Davis comes in for Carmelo Anthony. MP's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Here's Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for MP. Good on the second free throw. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook passes to Johnson. Back to Westbrook. From deep. It's hauled in by Diallo.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Lakers leading by 13. Davis with it. Picked up by Joseph. Now, here's Nunn. Here's Davis. Trying to get open as Johnson. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
Here's Cunningham. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And I like...
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. And it's Horton Tucker in at the three, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Here's Horton Tucker. He has 6. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now, here's Grant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Joseph. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Here's Cunningham. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, you better mind the ball when you've got Russell Westbrook defending you. This guy stays in front, and he's got active, aggressive hands.
Cunningham passes to Grant. Here's Bay. Three-pointer. Tries to keep it alive. And Detroit with another turnover here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Horton Tucker. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Back to Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. James against Lyles. James kicks to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for LeBron. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Horton Tucker. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Malik Monk. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Grant. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Pistons have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Inside, here's MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Lee outside, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Jackson, and it's Hayes in at the point. Johnson, the pass to Howard. In the corner, none with it. Clock at 6. There's the triple. They get it again. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Here's none. And he banks in the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Hayes kicks to Lyles. Now the dish to Jackson. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Magruder. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Nunn kicks to Howard. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nunn. Here's the 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Jackson against Howard. Jackson passes to Lyles. To the left wing. Here's Magruder. Drills the 3-pointer.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Nunn passes to MP. Bradley up top. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up. know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being a...
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For Anthony Davis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. Reza comes in for Kendrick Nunn. Hayes the pass to Lyles. Drops in the layup for two.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Johnson's shot is off. Detroit with the ball. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Los Angeles now. Bradley dishes to MP. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. The pass to Johnson. Bradley with the bounce pass. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yo, just got off the phone with you. They wanted me to set up an interview with Candace Green.
Talk about trade rumors?
Yep, your turn to shape the narrative.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Look, just be honest, tell the truth, be yourself, and let everybody know that you're happy where we are, and we're good.
Look, I can handle that.
All right, good. I'll give her a call, and I'll put it on your schedule when we set up a time.
Appreciate you, bro.
You got it.
And as far as the money, $250K is a lot of money, so I would like to invest that into real estate because that's what I go to college for. I would like to rematch Jomar. Last year I was up 13 in the third quarter. He came back and won. He has that dog mentality in him as well. So I definitely want my rematch against him. I feel like it'll go different this time. This year I plan on taking it all. I don't feel like nothing can stop me. There's tough players out there that's on my level, but I'm confident in myself. I'm not scared or worried about anybody else.
The California Capitol building shining brightly tonight as we get ready for action in Sacramento. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the Lakers starting five. LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bradley in at the 2. And for the Kings, inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Well, Smitty, the NBA has been adjusting the start times for games, trying to find the right balance. How does that impact players, you think?
I think for players, BA, they definitely notice the changes at first. But these players are resilient. They get used to it pretty quickly.
So the Lakers win the tip. Now Westbrook. Pass to Bradley. Westbrook outside. James outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Westbrook. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
The passing of LeBron is so special. So talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
Westbrook against Fox. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by James.
Well, you need at least 2 stars to win big. It sure helps when they fit together, as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Bradley. Rebound by the Kings. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Down the first one.
A lot to like about Avery Bradley's game. Terrific on-ball defender, solid spot-up shooter, and will get you some boards as well.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, we've seen Avery Bradley play for years. Always a factor on the defensive end, despite being undersized at the wing position.
Westbrook against Fox. And there's the drive. Outside Barnes. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. The 11-footer. And that one's long. And with Bradley at 6'3", he's usually asked to guard any and everyone on the perimeter.
You know, he's still considered a lockdown defender. Has great length and reach, which makes up for his height. He can also bother shooters and hound the ball handlers.
Here's Barnes. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Just a gorgeous connection there. Love to see Barnes keeping his focus.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook outside. Back to James. Pass to Bradley for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bradley's got 5.
For a guy who's much more natural shooting the long 2, Bradley's worked hard to increase his range.
They swipe it. Here they come with numbers in transition. Horton Tucker on the wing. Westbrook outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Timeout call, Sacramento. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Thompson, he's checked in for Holmes. Metu comes in for Bagley. Fields checked in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Pass to Metu. Shot clock at 5. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Howard. Thompson, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
None. The pass to MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Lakers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. MP drives in. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Hield. Trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Memphis. Drives to the hoop. Outside Davis. Connects from downtown.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
To the middle. Here's MP. Davis with a rebound. The Kings have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Mitchell against Nunn. And it's Mitchell. The miss. MP drives in. Off target at the rim. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success defensively. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Tristan Thompson is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's Lynn in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And the importance of rest may be never more starkly outlined than we've seen of late, Smitty. Both teams in the 2020 finals were knocked out in the first round.
You're right, B.A. Physically and mentally, you need time away from the game.
Some changes here for the Kings. Metu, he's checked in for Lynn. Bagley comes in for Thompson. And Fox is subbed in for Hield. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony Davis comes in for Johnson. MP's checked in for Monk. And it's Westbrook in for Nunn.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Westbrook, the pass to MP. Driving in. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. MP's got 6.
Taking initiative on the drive. When MP sees a lane open up, he rips right through it.
Fox against Howard. Fox, the pass to Bagley. It doesn't go for him. Howard with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Anthony with a bucket.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Fox. And they pick up 2. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Give him 8 points now.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an So the Kings win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Going on, Candace?
Hey, good to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Oh, yeah, of course. Look, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Honestly, you are the only person I wanted to tell this to.
Wow. Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you. Wow. Well, I know you're busy and, I just want to get right into this. I have a question about some reports here that I'm hearing.
Let's do it.
So can you address the reports that you're looking for a trade?
Well, first of all, it ain't true, Candace. I don't. It's just not true. I love this team. I want to be here long term. I got talented teammates, smart coaches, a dope front office, and not to mention the amazing fans. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to leave all of that?
Well, where do you think those rumblings came from?
Hey, look, I couldn't tell you. And if certain people are saying that I want to trade, those people just don't know what they're talking about. It's not coming from my camp.
Okay, that's 100% clear.
Hey, look, like I said, I just wanted to get you the right story.
Well, anytime you want to get anything off your chest, you know where to find me, MP.
Appreciate that, Candace. I'll see you around.
All right.
Jamal Murray for 1, 2.
One of my favorite Nugget players was Kenyon Martin. I just loved the way he would attack the rim ferociously.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles. And with tip.
Thank you, Kevin.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The front court is Leonard and Batum. Norman Powell's out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, the 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Kendrick Nunn out there with Bradley. And it's Ariza in at small forward. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now here's Davis. And that one, good.
Well, you're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
Leonard looking around with the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Outside Bradley. Ariza has the open look. No good from outside. And it's the Clippers' ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Just 3 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has always been a part of Kawhi Leonard's game.
And, Greg, you look at the power that... And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. 1:15 left in the first. Pass to Monk. Anthony with it. Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 14. MP with the bounce pass. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots from the baseline. They get it back. On for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
I see it's a lot of people on social media at me telling me I was wrong about MP asking for a trade. Well, I got news for you. Just because someone says something in public doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. Y'all ever heard of lying? Happens all the time, especially in this business. For the record, I stick by my original report. Maybe MP changed his mind, or maybe he's lying. I don't know, but I keep an eye on this if I were you because I'm not buying what MP selling. I still say he's out of here by the trade deadline.
years. And then growing up, too, I was a Nuggets fan as well as a kid. I met Alex English when I was in the 5th or 6th grade, and that was when I actually became a Nuggets fan. I have his autograph to this day. And so I'm not only the announcer for the team, I'm a fan of the team. I'm able to package all of that and bring it to what I
Los Angeles. That's the location for the Celtics. Both drafted number 3 overall. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown form the backbone of this team as they prepare to light it up in Los Angeles during this historic crosstown rivalry. Celtics, Lakers, tip-off just moments away. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. I mean, Anthony Davis is shining with the Lakers. LeBron said, quote, "There's a reason we wanted him here. He's a complete player. All he ever wanted was a chance. And now that he has it, we haven't seen the best of AD yet. He is just scratching the surface." Makes you excited, BA?
They make one heck of a tag team. Thanks, Allie. And the starting group for the Celtics. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Schroeder with it. Down low. Here's Tatum. Ariza pulls down the board. Westbrook outside. Back to James. Pulls it from 20. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Well, great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands. Making sure of it.
Yeah, BA, and